I've got some great advice for you today, man. Really specific advice, but I mean, it made wonders for me. It really changed a lot. My problem was that whenever I would be like in between some situations, I would be going back from school to home or the other way around or whatever else. My kind of new neutral emotion that would automatically turn on would be being like this slightly sad, slightly depressed, trying to look dark and mysterious. And I mean, it completely didn't serve me. You can watch the previous videos if you want to know more what I'm talking about. But I found a great solution how I could just eliminate that, because there would be situations where I would be in a really great mood. I would be hyped up, I would be ready to go, like ready to record some videos or ready to go to the gym, or I would be just, really excited for meeting with my friends or whatever. But then there would be this small block of time, maybe like when I would be walking to this place or something like that, when I would just, this hype would slightly get lower and lower, these emotions would slightly go away, and then I wouldn't feel this anymore. I think that the best case would be that sometimes I would be going back from school to home and I would be super hyped because I knew that once I'm back, I will record some Clash Royale videos and then, I don't know, play games or plan my next days or something like that. So I would be really hyped. But then going back home, I would be, having like this nice, little relaxing walk. Probably I would be going back with my friends, so we would be going slowly. But then I got this habit of just walking really slowly and peacefully. And there is nothing wrong about that. When you are going with your friends or with your girl or something, or like with family, whatever, it's good to walk at this slow pace. But the cheat code that I found is speed walking. Whenever I would feel this hype and then I would have to go from the bus stop to my house, I would go as quickly as possible because it allowed me to carry on this motivated, this ambitious, this hyped energy. I would just start doing it all day, like when I was at home and I would go to the kitchen, I would just speed walk through the corridor, and then when I would come back from the studies or from work, I would also just walk as fast as possible. Again, it's not always optimal, but if you find yourself in that situation that you feel this energy, you feel this drive, you feel hyped, you just want to work or you want to grind in the gym or whatever, but then you have this small block of time and like when you just learn from your from the past, from your mistakes, that because yeah, that's it. The thing is, I would just go back to home and instead of get to that thing immediately, I would just take out my phone, watch reels that my friends sent me, watch some TikToks or whatever, and then I wouldn't feel it anymore. 15 minutes flight by, you don't feel this energy anymore, you don't really want to do it, and then again, you need to use discipline if you want to do it. So, just to make life easier for me, what I did, I just started speed walking everywhere, and just try it out, because it's like this super specific advice, but maybe instead of walking, like I don't really do this, but I know a lot of guys listen to music while walking somewhere. What I do is just, like, I don't even listen to music when I'm going, but just try taking out your headphones, look around the world, and if the world around you is boring, then first fix your mental health, but then just okay, that's so random advice, but then just speed walk to home, and it will help you just get into these things that you want to do immediately and much more easier. And don't even treat this thing as cardio, because like maybe for some people it might be cardio, doing these quick walks, but I don't even treat it this way. I just treat it as as a way to prevent myself from losing this hype and losing this great positive energy. But it can be done by cardio, you know. I just talk about a situation where you just commute from home to school or to work or whatever, especially on the way back, knowing that once you get home you want to do something, just speed walk, man. Just go as fast as you can, you know, and screw the people around you. Do you really care about others looking at you, being like, why does he look like why does he walk so fast? Maybe you would never think that, but I'm the person that immediately started having these thoughts that I think that others look at me weirdly. No, man, I mean, just don't care about that. Care about yourself. Be egoistic in these situations. That's it. And that's that's as a complete side point. It's not any part of advice, but this small sunglasses reminded me of times where I mean that's just a fun story to tell. I would go on Omegle. I think that's how we say it in English. It's pretty old by now. It's a website where you just go and you have your camera, have your microphone, and you get some random person to talk, you know, and you can just skip them immediately, get the next one and talk with them. And I remember what I used to do for some time, like 3 or 4 years ago, was that I would wear these sunglasses, make memes of me quickly. I would just wear these sunglasses, and whenever someone new would roll in, I would be like this. And I would just see their reaction, you know. And actually, a funny story is that, you know, most people would skip that. Some would be like, oh, "Why are you so serious, man?" You know. But once I don't know, on a Tinder you would say mashed, but basically I got to talk to this Chinese girl, and man, we ended up speaking for like 4 hours, just because I started in this funny way. Okay, that's it for this video. Random as advice, but I hope it helps whenever you just commute from one place to another on foot. I think that's how you say it in English. Just speed walk, man. Just speed walk the hell out of it. That's it. See you next time.